Before the video, I want to apologize in advance that I probably mispronounced her name a lot in the video. It should be Berenice, not Berenice. Sorry about that. What's up, guys? Today, let's take a look at Accessory Studio Combatant Fight for Glory, Berenice Macedonian Spear. They probably left out a "the" here on her name. But yeah, this is the highly anticipated Berenice 2.0. Considering I'll say it's a mixed bag of their last release, which is Cassia. She has crooked eyes and soft glue stain in the figure. It is important for Accessory Studio to regain their ground with Berenice, and I'm happy to report that Berenice is really good. Like, I barely have any issue with it. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the figure. First, let's take a look at the face. Yeah, this sign is super well done. Like, the paint job on the eyes and everything is very, very well done. It definitely reminds me of Cassandra from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Like, this is clearly inspired by her look, which is not bad, right? She's a very popular protagonist from Assassin's Creed. And I will say that her eyes, especially the pupil, is a little bit too big. I feel like she's almost anime-ish, especially when you consider that when you compare her to Gohilda and Cassia, like, her pupils are huge, which is only an issue if you want it to be, right? Because they are people with anime-ish eyes in real life, like Elijah Wood or Annie Hathaway. So again, it's only an issue if you want it to be. Let's take a look at the hair. Yeah, it's pretty good. It has some faint brown dry brush on it, and the armor on her, let's zoom back, is really, really well done. Like, the brown wash on the bronze color is so nice looking. I love it. See, Joy Toys, you can do it. Why can't you put a wash here? Yeah, the scope of the armor piece, despite that all soft PVC, are very well done. And the wash really brings out the depth and layer of the armor piece. There's no visible paint bleed almost everywhere. Like, even these small bit on the skirt piece are very nicely painted. I love it. Look at the shin armor. All the battle damage there. All has a wash on it. And the sandal. Yeah. Very, very nicely painted figure. I would say the overall aesthetic, I still wish the arms is a little bit thicker. I think considering they're all female gladiators, there's definitely should be a bit more muscle. Like, there's a little bit, but I think the arms should be thicker, right? You can see the faint shading on the leg is definitely more noticeable on Berenice compared to Gohilda and Cassia. Yeah, very nice looking figure. I like it a lot, despite my nitpick. So let's see how she moves, which, if you own their previous figure, you already knew. The head can look up, look down, rotation, oops, tilt. Arm can raise about this much. The shoulder pad is connected on the back. A bit of a rotation here. Butterfly joint is pretty much non-existent, and it can go 360. No issue. The joint again is a little bit loose, but it's not floppy. Single jointed elbow. You can adjust the gauntlet to have it give it a bit extra range, and head rotation here. And hinge ball joint. Oh, not hinge, ball hinge, sorry. Now the torso, given the armor bit, it's not very good as you might expect. And also something I forgot to mention during the section is that even though this is not soft goods, it is painted even on the inside. So there's going to be paint transfer. Let's just say there's already a gold nipple here, okay? She can crunch back, like see? The armor bit is on the waist, it's not connected here. Can crunch back this much. Crunch forward, pretty much nothing. Rotation, the armor is not gonna follow the upper chest again because it is on the waist. So yeah, the torso articulation is pretty much non-existent. Waist again is a single piece, so if you want to move it, you can wiggle a little bit, but again, even though there is a T-shaped joint there, it doesn't provide pretty much any movement. Hip can kick forward, back, side, oops, pop out pretty easy, huh? Rotation this much, double jointed knee, and ankle, back, forward, rocker. You can rotate the ankle ball hinge a little bit to have a better rocker, but again, it's not super good. And the knee joint is, it's all right. I thought, yeah, if you only hold one knee, is a bit too loose. So the overall articulation, if you handle their figure before, they're not known for better articulation, but given the price point and the amount of paint job and scope work put into all the armor bit, I think it is acceptable, right? I definitely want better articulation, especially on the butterfly joint and arms, but at the current price point, this is acceptable for me. All right, so let's take a look at her accessories. This is the helmet. The feather thingy on the top is very nicely painted and very nicely looking. I like it a lot. And of course the helmet itself. The way you use it, as per usual, is you take out the hair and put it on. Of course, I'm probably not going to use this because why would I want to cover up her pretty face, right? Okay, and you can also use the hairpiece from Cassia. The color is exactly the same and you can fit it on no problem. What else? Of course, the weapons. You got one. I think this is called Falcata. I can't exactly remember. It's a Greek weapon, I think. Yeah. You got one. You got two. Okay. There's a storage on the back, and you can have her hold one. The grip is the correct size, unlike Cassia, it's too big. And the shield, again, very nice looking shield, nicely painted. There's a wash throughout on the back, okay. Okay. The third weapon is the spear. Again, pretty well done. There's a little bit of wash here, and you can take it apart in the middle. What I find is a little strange, though, is that there's no storage for the extra blade or the spear. Like usually you can put everything that come with the figure, all the accessory that is, weapon, on the figure, but this time it doesn't seem like the case. Like there's no storage for the spear on the back or on the side. It's not a huge deal, again. And of course, she comes with 3 pair of hands and a bare feet. Pretty standard stuff. Alright, let's do the size comparison. With Cassia and Gotthilda, Medicus the Thracian, and I think Blackstone Conan the Barbarian. And a little tip, if you broke Medicus ankle joint, like me, you can use the AC joint. You need to cut off the front part of the joint a little bit, but it's a good fit. With Savage Crucible Eric and Four Horsemen Crusader. With Sigma Studio Kratos and Boss Fight Studio Court of Dead Valkyrie. With Roman Key X Cowl Les Scion and Noda Blade of Guardian Dalma. With Meditoy's Oni Warrior and Brotoid Light Warrior with a Elder Predator head. In my opinion, this is the best Accessory Studio release so far. It is definitely better than Cassia. Compared to Gotthilda, a lot of people don't like her skin tone, and I don't really mind that, but the armor bit definitely pop a lot more compared to Gotthilda. Compared to Medicus, I think Medicus is very well done, but I still like her a little bit more because the face on her is very, very well done, and I like it a lot. And for the price point, it is very hard to get a better looking figure than her. And sure, I do want a bit more articulation, but again, for this price point, I might be asking a bit too much. And compared to figures like Four Horsemen or Savage Crucible at the same price tag, this is like definitely better than those. So yeah, this is a highly recommend. And of course, there's a event exclusive version that is just a palette swap of her. Comparing to her, that one, I think I like this one a bit more, but thankfully I don't have to choose. I order both. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.